Hello, I am Mark Matheson, the CEO of ANDUANDU, the Top 10 Inc. On Boxing Day afternoon, I sat on the couch after I had a big lunch, thinking about how much I'd eaten the past 4 days. I thought how millions of people had consumed much less than I had one of these days. I remember a quote by Bill Gates: "It's not your fault if you're born poor." I thought, regardless of why people are poor, it is the rich that should see that millions don't remain poor, especially the top 10 billionaires. I thought of Elon Musk more than double his money in 3 years, now worth well over 400 billion, and the next five richest more than doubling the money. Elon Musk increasing his net worth by more than 100 billion in 2 months. I thought, how many billions or millions does anyone need? How can rich people live for themselves knowing that so many people are lacking necessities of life? I thought even worse when they're exposed to people like the homeless and do little about it. How can they do so little to alleviate poverty, which is rampant around our earth, especially for those born poor? It was the fact that top 10 and many other rich people are doing so little that I began to track the top 10 billionaires since November 2022. I have been following Dan Moskowitz at investigator.com. We should meet. I knew Warren Buffett and Bill Gates were helping the needy, but I knew they weren't doing nearly enough considering their net worth. I decided that I would create the top 10.com with the help of my friend Tim Tam. I did this to put the top 10 billionaires in a position where they want to do so much more for many's sake, and for people to expect much more from them. I believe the status derived from being one of the top 10 results in most of them want to remain at the top. I knew if they gave as much as they should, they would drop way down the billionaires list. If they did, since they made the top 10 list, we'd track and display their kindness on the website and by their means. I believe that one or more do what they should, they'd set an example for other rich people to follow. I pray that by Christmas, these billionaires and other rich people will give millions of people something to celebrate. The most significant thing they could possibly do is to champion ANDUANDU and help turn us into a nonprofit. We can inspire millions to do so much more for their fellow human beings and other life forms we share this planet with. Check out anduandu.org to see why. Remember, we don't use the yo and you.